Polyester Girl there, Regurgitator, from the 97 Unit album, quite the unit. That song is dedicated to no one, all the people listening to T-Bone Radio right now. I jumped on the bus the other day, in a shit of a mood, and the radio, the bus driver had Polyester Girl playing, or the radio did anyway. Very good song, so I thought I'd play it for the viewers. Many, many viewers. We've had a bit of a break, if you haven't noticed. T-Bone Radio's had a bit of a rest. Just come off a big, long battle with cancer. It was a really, really big, hard battle. One of those real big ones you hear about on the TV. Ugh. Yeah, I'm still coughing up cancer at the moment. It was shocking. In hospital for such a long time. Just fucking hell, battling cancer out. It was shocking. Speaking of shit you hear on the TV, how's this fucking, there's a drought going on. I wouldn't know anything about it. It's pissing down rain where I am. The drought, mate. New South Wales has been declared a drought. And when I was battling cancer, I was out fucking talking to the farmers. Fucking having a good time with them. Just letting them know that, you know, we're thinking of them here at T-Bone Radio and that everyone on the coast is thinking of them. So I'm going to play a Bon Jovi song for him. It's called fucking Dry County. It's off Keep the Faith. Was it 96, I want to say? Where are you? 92. Jesus. Getting a bit ahead of myself. See, it's fucking that chemo shit. Fucks with your head, mate. Why don't they just fly over a bunch of sheep from New Zealand and fucking... We're sorted. New Zealand's green as fuck. It's only over the road. And if I hear one more fucking ad about save the fucking Syrians or save the fucking Africans or whatever the fuck, all they've got is dirty water. Oh no. Fucking sorry. Dirty fucking water. You know how much an Australian farmer would kill for some dirty fucking water? Why is it fucking dirty? Because you cunts keep shitting in it. Fucking disgusting. Oh, Terry Daktil's racist. No, he's not, you fuckhead. It's ridiculous. They go from one farming ad, you know, give to a farmer, and then in the next fucking ad, they have a fucking give to a fucking starving African child. So what, they can, grow up, get jobs, get cars, you know, have successful lives, have kids, and fucking, they can have successful lives? Bullshit. $10 ain't going to solve that problem. Fucking ridiculous, mate. So we've got episode 29 here. It's a shame we had that cancer battle because fucking we just got this brand new fucking YouTube fucking channel. It's fucking popping off, mate. It's popping the fuck off. We got one video already. This will be the second one. We still got that secret song to play. I'll cue it up later on. We had, what's his name, Young Larry Happening guest. The fucking artist was Deicide last week or fucking last fortnight before the cancer. But now after the cancer, we still need to find out what track name it is, and I'm keen as fuck to drop a new fucking a new secret song. Been listening to a lot of things in the hospital. So yeah, this will be fucking Bon Jovi with Dry County, out to all the farmers. Check the lyric how he says swimming in the sand. It's pretty good, eh? T-Bone Radio, technical difficulty.
squeezing from the vine. Some say it's a savior in these hard and desperate times. You see, it helps me to forget that we're just born to die. Came here like so many did to find a better life, to find my piece of easy street and finally be alive.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I was totally unaware that was a 7-minute song. There's still 3 minutes to go in that Richie Sambora solo. If you'd like to fucking hear the rest of it, go and buy the album. Don't have all day. I said to my beloved bride the other day, Carol, that instead of... Well, she actually brought it up. She said, why don't we get actually wedding rings? And I said, no, why don't we cut our noses off? Because I reckon if you truly love someone, their nose is cut off, that really tests your love, right? And no one else is going to want them because they got no fucking nose. They just got a filthy fucking... a red hole in the middle of their face. I reckon that tests your love. You know what I mean? And I'd look at myself in the mirror and go, fuck, I'm ugly, piece of shit. Fuck, I'm alone in the world. I got no nose and shit. And then I'd walk in the next room, see my beloved bride with no nose, and I'd go, oh, you know, I'm not alone in this world. There's someone else who has no nose also. We got the Nike TN Terry Daktul Fund. He's up and running, so go and donate to that. You got to be quick around here in these fucking TNs. There's people fucking stealing them and throwing them over fucking power lines and shit. So go and buy me them. I've got a dedication for young... I don't know what we're going to call this fella. The song is fucking... It's by Judge Dredd. It's not the sci-fi movie either. I've never even seen that movie, you know? Never even... Not to the end, anyway. Who was in it? Is it Sylvester Stallone? Is that it? Who knows? Yeah, Judge Dredd is going to be the artist. And what's this fucking... The song's called Up With The Cock. Dedication to fucking a bloke I know. We've had an email come through at terrydactyl666@gmail and said that they can't fly sheep from New Zealand to the middle of Australia because they'd get too hot, which is a bit of a cop-out. We're going to Judge Dredd, Up With The Cock.
Girl who works on the farm. If you listen to me, I'll tell you a yarn. Always asleep by 10 o'clock. At 6 on the dot, it's up with the cock. Up with the cock. Up with the cock. At 6 o'clock, it's up with the cock. To milk a herd of jerseys. At 7's her first stint. She warms her hands to please the cows. When she gives up, pull on the tit. Pull on the tit, pull on the tit. Up with the cock, up with the cock. At 6 o'clock, it's up with the cock. A week, a smelly job is when she cleans the yard, scraping up the cow dung. Yes, life on the farm's so hard. It's so hard, it's so hard. Pull on the tit, pull on the tit. Up with the cock, up with the cock. At 6 o'clock, it's up with the cock. She was in the field one sunny day, ploughing all alone. She caught her foot in the driving chain, it made her scream and moan. Scream and moan, scream and moan. It's so hard, it's so hard. Pull on the tit, pull on the tit. Up with the cock, up with the cock. At 6 o'clock, it's up with the cock. Go! It's time to harvest corn, sunshine is just a trick. But when the weather's nasty, it has to come in quick. Come in quick, come in quick. Scream and moan, scream and moan. It's so hard, it's so hard. Pull on the tit, pull on the tit. Up with the cock, up with the cock. At 6 o'clock, it's up with the cock. Go!
Up with the cock. 6 o'clock. Lovely Judge Dredd. When I did have the cancer, we put up a bit of soundproofing up in the studio, in the suicide studio, but I don't know if it really helps. Nothing really helps like turning it down, I don't think. This fucking song, cunt. Yeah, that's about it. I've exhausted everything. Exhausted it all. We got an album of the week last week was Carcass Swan Song, the 96 fucking record. It's got to be my favourite. I feel like a bit of a cuck saying that this is my favourite Carcass album. Because it's definitely not the heaviest. I think if a real Carcass fan out there is going, fucking cuck, fucking cuck, fucking cuck. But it's fucking good. I love fucking Room 101, Cross Me Heart, Tomorrow Belongs to No One, Rock the Vote's alright. I reckon if there was a single off the album, that'd be it. Polarized is sick. It's a fucking top album. Top album. Unfortunately, got the fucking remaster. This is dying to the arse. We might get straight into some heavy shit. Carcass with Cross My Fucking Heart. Cross My Heart, Hope to Die. They cracked a speaker there, lovely. Now that was a good length song. 3 minutes 33. That's good radio length. Might hang around that era. Around there. Now, did you catch the first verse there? I think in the fucking first section of the song anyway. He goes, put me on a pedestal, I'll put you on a slab. What does he mean by that? Does that mean if you compare him to the feces of a child, he's going to buy you a carton of beer? That's what a pedestal is, isn't it? A baby poo. What have we got in the background? Some psytrance shit. Christ knows what. That was the album of the week, Carcass. That song was fucking awesome. Now, the album of this week, I'm thinking I'm going to make it fucking Goretex, The Art of Dying. Because it's a fucking great release. We'll play a song off that next. And at the end, we're going to play a Candlemass song, which should be nice for everyone. I was at the op shop the other day, the thrift store. I went out for a nice luncheon with young Alice Kanoo after the cancer battle. And fuck, op shops are fucking expensive these days, aren't they? It's fucking ridiculous. The town I live in is fucking like a little fucking... It's like a fucking swap meet. Everyone's fucking just throwing away horrible shit. It's all because of these stupid shops like Kmart and fucking Target just pissing out crap. Just making stuff. It ends up in the bin 6 months later. And then they charge the same fucking amount for it in an op shop fucking a year later. Don't like it at all. Not happy about that. I had something to say. No, I didn't. This will be which Goretex song are we going to play? Fuck are ya? I reckon we might play Born of Fire. Goretex, Born of Fire. Art of Dying album. Next will be Black Sabbath with Killing in the Spirit World.
There's something wrong, there's a chill in the air, and the blood in my veins running colder. The eastern sky is beginning to silver, and the words that you speak start to falter. The seal is broken, the oath has been cast. In the house of the dead, there's a
Tony Martin. Tony Martin. Sounds like, I don't know, sounds like a Prime Minister or something. Speaking of Prime Ministers, apparently we've had X amount of Prime Ministers in X amount of time. According to Alice Kanoo. Ridiculous. Kill in the Spirit World, Black Sabbath of the Headless Cross album. Now, I'm not too familiar with it, but I did listen to it the other day when I was having my last bit of chemo, and it got me through to the end. It was good. The next song we're going to play is the Aussie rap song of the week. I can't find a fucking a lady song this week, but bear with me. We've got space for one more song, keeping in mind we've got Candlemass at the end. This song has come through from Landshark. It's called Fucking Problems Parody, featuring Jimmy Speed, MC Grabbin, and AdPay. I don't know. And Kev the Kiwi, we all know him. Jimmy the Junkie, Problems.
It's selling them kids is my fucking problem. Find somebody cool, this your fucking problem. Hit the bringer, see if I can solve it. Hold up, dealer on the phone. Yeah, brah.
Nah, but bugger that song. We're going to play the Ice Ice parody instead. Jimmy the Junkie with Ice Ice Baby.
Alright, stop. Shut the fuck up, listen. Let me tell you about my addiction. Puffin' on a crystal nightly. I got 2 points in my Nikes. Will I ever stop, bruh? I don't know. I'm on more ice than an Eskimo. Shooting up, bruh. You know that I can handle it. Give me the pipe. I light it up like a candle. Fuck coke, fuck dope, and fuck booze. Fuck cones, fuck don't and mushrooms. Take a piss like a urine test. Put your hands in the air if you like mad. The king of rock, but I'm not Elvis. If I see a cop, bruh, I'll shelve it. Can't stop the voices in my head. I've been up all night on that crystal mess. Sick car. I'm on that ice, ice, baby. Yeah, shy. Give me some of that ice, ice, baby. Every cunt's on that ice, ice, baby. Let's go, bruh. Hate it when my dealer not picking up. Why? Cause he knows I'm trying to tick it up, crack rock. Yeah, I gotta have a bad. So I'm stealing laptops and bags. See the bugs I got on my face? Oh, yeah? I've been trying to get them out since yesterday. Some say the meth will wreck ya. My only real problem's when I don't get some. I'm on that pseudo-ephedrine. I've had so much I got one sleep. When I woke up it's Chrissy Tree. Santa got me amphetamines. I'm on that mission daily. I'm spending all my pay. If I owe to you again today, I'll just detox in jail again. Yeah, bro. I'm on that ice, ice, baby. Hey, shy, bro. Give me some of that ice, ice, baby. Yeah, bro. Everyone's on that ice, ice, baby. Sunny bar for life, cunt. Na 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 na, na 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 na, na 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 na. Hey, shy, bro.
Jimmy the Junkie there. With Ice Ice Baby, the parody from Vanilla Ice. I think I've spoken about that to no fucking end. I'm not going to do it any further. I actually had to take a break after that song because I was coming down off ice myself and I had to watch Parramatta fucking lose. What was it? 24, 44 to 6. Jesus Christ. We got a special guest here. M. Batlow has come through. How are you, Batlow?
I'm very well, thank you. I'm also a very sad Parramatta supporter. I actually had to take quarter of a sleeping tablet at half time on Friday night.
You'll have to talk into the microphone.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I had to take quarter of a sleeping tablet at half time on Friday just to put myself out of my misery. But carry on.
It was fucking horrible, wasn't it? I'm sick of it.
Absolutely.
I'm very excited for next year's going to be... it can't get worse, can it?
Mm-mm.
Can it get worse? We've got, I think we've had 8 wins or something.
Yeah, we've got to beat Roosters by about 130, so
Yeah,
we avoid
yeah.
the wooden spoon.
It was 120 the other night, 100. It's not happening. We'll just go for the fucking Rabbitohs or some
Alright.
other Sydney
No,
team.
I'm not going for the Rabbitohs, I'm sorry.
So any of the loyal viewers would know that I've been looking for a Tinder story. Not a Tinder date for the last few episodes, and we've found one. So M. Batlow is here to talk to us about her Tinder story. Is it Tinder?
No,
Dating
it was
dating
actually-
websites in
It was
between.
Plenty of Fish.
Plenty of fish.
Yes. So do you want me to start now?
Well, yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
So
it
you're on
was-
Plenty of Fish dating website.
I was on Plenty of Fish. And one Friday night, I got a message from a guy, and I thought, well, okay, I'm not going to take looks into consideration. I can't be judgmental. I don't take a good photo, so maybe he doesn't either. So I'm 58, he was 51. We seemed to have a very good rapport. We were talking about the same music.
So he's quite a catch. He's 7 years your junior.
Well, he wasn't a catch. I just thought, oh, well, this could be okay, you know.
Yeah.
Like, he seems good. We like the same music. He was a Queenslander, which sort of worried me a bit. But anyway.
So that takes away the 7 years youth.
Well, it
He
just
may as well be 5 years older.
Well, he could be 40 years older. Like, Queenslander, really? Me? Nah, never going to happen. But I thought I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. So we had quite good banter. We liked the same music. And we just chatted online for a night, for the Saturday night.
For a night, yep.
Yeah, and he asked me if I would like to catch up. And I said, well, yeah, we could do coffee. And he said, how about tomorrow? And that was a little bit soon for me, so I made up an excuse that I was taking my mother out for the day.
So was this a Monday he was
This
planning?
was a Sunday that he was planning on.
All right.
And I just said, no, I'm taking my mum out for the day. We'll
Yep.
have to catch up at some time. I like my weekends to myself, so we decided on Wednesday afternoon.
Yep.
Anyway, so the Sunday comes around, Sunday morning, and I was ready to sit at home and have a people-free day. And
A people-free day.
yes, I don't like people all that much.
On Sundays?
This is why I'm
Just particularly
single.
on Sundays?
Well, I work full-time Monday to Friday. I'm busy. I just like my own space. So,
Yeah, fair enough, yeah.
So anyway, he sends me a message on Sunday morning thinking I'm going out with my mother for the day and says, have a great day with your ma. And he sends me a YouTube song.
Which song was this?
It was U2's...
What, YouTube?
Yeah, it's U2, It's a Beautiful Day. I love that song. I love U2. And I thought, oh, yeah, she's...
I love YouTube too. Who doesn't love fucking YouTube,
Well,
for
I
Christ's
like
sake?
you too. And I just thought, oh, well, that's romantic. We
Yeah,
could...
a bit of YouTube on
this could-
YouTube. Ooh,
yeah,
fucking the
exactly.
planets are
This
aligning.
Could be okay, yeah. This is all right. We like the same music. Buddy is a Queenslander.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I let that ride. Have a great day with your ma. And I thought, oh, I'm fibbing already. And we haven't even met.
What were
And
you
that was
fibbing
it.
about?
Well, I was fibbing that I was going out with my mother for the day because I didn't want to meet him for coffee on Sunday
Right,
because
so
that's
the
my
relationship was built on a lie.
day. It was.
But it was also built on a fucking cheesy ass YouTube song.
I know. Okay.
Anyway, so we evade Sunday.
Yeah, we evaded Sunday,
We're up Monday.
up Monday, at work, next morning. Have a great day. And he sent me another YouTube clip. I can't remember what the song was. I actually don't even think I opened it. And then I just went, yeah, okay. So then on Monday afternoon, I got a few more messages.
So we're still arranging to meet him on Wednesday.
Yeah, I'd already
After
said
2
I'll
YouTube
meet you
videos?
No, I actually Saturday night I said to him we would meet on Wednesday for a coffee. But he'd sent me a YouTube clip on Sunday morning and then another one on Monday morning which I ignored because I didn't even know who the group was. And then on Monday afternoon it was like, hey, how's your day been? I ignored that. And then it was, what's going on? Here's another YouTube clip.
So he's very clingy, this person, by the sounds of it.
Already?
He sounds
but
like the
in
type of person. He
meantime-
sounds like the type of person to be drinking in his pajamas.
Well, he doesn't drink. That was another thing I forgot to tell you. On the Saturday night, he said, I don't drink. And I said, how come? And he said, I'm a bad drunk. I haven't had a drink in 10 years.
Look, that's a fucking red flag if I've ever heard one.
I
You know,
but I'm trying not to judge by
Okay.
my standards.
with the not-
We're all
not-
in our 50s. We've all got history. We've all got a story to tell.
But if you're a bad drunk, don't go around telling people you're a bad drunk.
Well, he was being honest, which you have to admire.
Okay. Looking on the bright side.
Looking on the bright side, bear in mind, I'm trying not to judge.
Fair
So
enough.
Monday, I get home from work at 6 o'clock, and I've had 3 messages.
I'll stop you there. Is he?
Yeah.
He sounds like a depressive drunk.
I don't know. He just told me that he wasn't a very pleasant drunk. Don't laugh. This is serious.
I'm not a very pleasant drunk. That's a warning. That's
What
a get
drunks-
out.
what-
Get out.
What drunks are pleasant?
Oh, they're good for a while. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
and then you think, oh, fuck off. I've got to get out of here. Right? Okay,
All
so
right.
this is So Monday
I'm stuck up
afternoon,
on
I've
that.
had a shitload of messages from him, and I'm thinking, oh, for fuck's sake, really? So anyway, then he sends me another song, and which I didn't bother opening. And then at 8:30, I get another message because I've ignored all of these messages. I get another message saying, have I done anything wrong? Which to me is, well, no, you hadn't until you sent me that message.
Exactly.
I
Exactly.
just thought, oh, fuck, here we
No.
go. Yeah, exactly. So I just said, no, I've just been working all day. I'm busy. I told you I would meet you on Wednesday at 5:30. Let's leave it at that, for Christ's sake. Was that wrong?
Fuck no, that's not wrong.
Exactly.
That's not wrong. After 3 YouTube videos, the third one not being viewed,
The second and third.
second and third
Well,
not being
the second
viewed,
one I looked at and thought, I don't know them. Fuck off.
he sounds very depressive.
Well, I don't know what his problem was.
So did you meet up with him on Wednesday?
I did.
You took it through to the Wednesday.
I took it through to the Wednesday because at this point I was still thinking, you've got high standards. How about just not judging other people? Because we're
yeah.
all single for the same reason.
We're all bad drunks.
Well, I'm not a bad drunk. I'm the best drunk ever. I'm
That's
a
what all bad
ball.
drunks say.
No, fuck away. I'm the best fun ever. I can dance.
Now,
I
do you
can
know much
sing.
else about this bloke? Before we go any further, before we go to the Wednesday date, do you know if does he have kids? Does he have another wife that he was a bad drunk towards? Does he have other people he was a bad drunk towards? You don't know anything?
No, not really. Like, he told me that he had stepchildren that he got on really well with.
I bet he did. Fucking pedophile.
Yeah, but hang on. No. So anyway, I just at this time, you've got to realise that over the years of my experience of internet dating, they're all they're single for a reason
Yes.
at my age. They're single for a reason. And that's what I believe, and this is why I'm still single after 14 years of being a middle-aged single woman, is that you're only going to hook up with somebody else's arsehole. I don't know about that. But it's true.
Yeah.
All the good ones are still in a relationship, so his wife's not dead yet.
Yeah.
Okay, or why is he single? Because he's a fuckwit. If nobody else
That makes
wants him,
sense,
I
yeah.
don't want him. So fine. All right. So we get along at 5:30 on the Wednesday afternoon, and we meet.
Yep.
And he brings
Where
in
do we meet? At a bar, coffee shop?
just a coffee shop bar type thing.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not
So
going to say
alcohol-
where
that's
or when.
okay,
There
yep.
is alcohol available.
Alcohol's available,
but,
yep.
I mean, I was just happy to have a coffee.
Yep.
So he turns up with a bunch of flowers. And you know when you go
Jesus.
to
And this is the first time you've met in person.
yeah, but he's trying. You know, like
You're,
he's
you're
trying to
very,
be
very
romantic.
positive. You're a very positive
I
person.
have to be positive because I've been negative about men my age for so long.
As you would.
Yeah,
I think we all will be after hearing the end of this story.
Exactly. So anyway, you know when you go to Woolies and you see all the flowers in the buckets for $25 and what have you?
I do notice those.
Yeah.
on
And then
occasion.
when you see the ones that have been in there for a week and they've got the little tag for $3 stuck on them because they're nearly dead.
Yes.
They're the bunch of flowers I got on Wednesday afternoon at 5:30 when he walked in.
Why would you want those?
Well, they were my favourite. Well, no, my yellow roses are my favourite. But the blue moon, they were a lovely lilac colour, but they were dying. Don't laugh. He tried because he's out of work. He doesn't work. Oh, that's what I forgot to tell
He's out
you.
of work. He's out
no,
of work.
he's
I
not
forgot
working
to
because
ask.
he's doing a drug and alcohol course.
Look, it's not your fault that you didn't say that. I didn't ask. Sorry, back the fuck up. He's out of work. He's doing a drug and alcohol course.
We all established
and
this
how
on
much
the
were these
Saturday
flowers
night.
were $3.
I don't know. He torn the tag
Torn the $3
off.
off,
But
yeah.
hang on,
He
I
probably
forgot
fucking
to tell
stole them.
No, he wouldn't have stole them. He would have been too scared to. If he'd have stole them, I would have known he's a bit rebellious and he's got a bit of mongrel about him.
Did he show up to the date with his hat in hand?
No, on the Saturday. Is my microphone? I don't think my microphone's on.
No, it is.
Is
I'll
it?
just turn the headphones down. You right? Can you hear yourself?
Yeah, but I don't want to be yelling because I know I've got a
No,
really
I'll
bad
tell you to
voice.
shut
Yeah,
up, it's
okay,
all right.
all right, cool. Okay, so on the Saturday night when we were chatting and having all this wonderful banter about different music we like and everything, I said, "What do you do for a living?" And he said, "I don't work at the moment. I'm doing a drug and alcohol counselling course."
So does it? Okay, yeah.
And I just thought, okay, so, and he hasn't had a drink in 10 years, so he's speaking from experience doing this course.
Yep. So he's training to be a teacher or a
And
counsellor.
he goes to rock and roll dancing. And I forgot
What
to
the
tell you
fuck's
that.
rock and roll dancing?
Well, they go to, like, all these old single people
Like-
go to rock and roll dancing to meet other old single people.
It sounds really, really bad.
Yeah, see, you're 30 in a great relationship.
Sounds really bad.
It was, but I wasn't judging.
No, look, this doesn't sound bad from a dating perspective. What I'm saying sounds bad is his life.
Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, sorry.
No,
Should
yeah.
I have not said that? Anyway, so
That's
we
all
get to the meeting and I get the flowers and I go, "Thank you very much." And I order my coffee and we're just talking. And honestly, the conversation flowed really well.
Yep.
Purely because we liked the same music. Okay? Thank God for Lou Reed and David Bowie. That's all I can say, right? So we're talking and having good banter and everything. And what do you do? And he said, "Oh, well, I'm doing this drug and counselling course." And I just said, "Well, who do you do that through?" And he said, "I'm doing it online." So he doesn't even leave his house. Don't cough like that.
Continue.
Okay. Right. So, and then I said, "Oh, okay." Right. So he doesn't go out and meet people. So
He
where
does
do
an
you
online
live?
course.
Where do you live? And he said, "Oh, well," he said, "I'm renting a unit underneath someone's house." So he's renting a granny flat. And I said, "How come you're from Queensland? Like, how come you moved here?" I'm not
Okay.
going to say where. And I know that there's no work here.
Yeah.
Right. So it's even harder for a 51-year-old to get work. Okay. And he said, "Oh, the employment agency suggested that I move there because I might enjoy this certain job that was offered to me." And I thought, so if you can't get a job in Brisbane,
In the city.
yeah, but you have to move to a country area because your employment agency has suggested it, what's that telling me about your 51-year-old that can't drink because he's a bad drunk? Doing a drug and alcohol course online.
Yeah, look, it's
living in a flat underneath someone's house.
I hope the viewers at home have the same picture in their head that I have in mine of this character, because it's
Loser.
yeah. I don't know. I mean, it's obvious. I mean, there's no words.
I know,
Loser.
but again, I'm not judging because I'm very...
So
I have standards.
Does he have any prospects at all? Any money coming in at
But
all?
No. Well, this is what we get to, right?
We're
so
at Wednesday.
I'm sitting there promoting myself like I'm like at a job interview.
Like you're on a fucking dating site,
Yeah,
for
I'm at
Christ's
a
sake.
job interview, exactly. And your smile is lovely. Bear in mind, the time we were sitting there, 3 people I knew walked past, and I know what I'm like. I'll sit there and say they're on an internet date. So all the people that went past knew I was on an internet date.
So
as
they
well.
saw the person as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, what was he wearing?
I didn't even take any notice.
Was he wearing a hat?
Oh, he wasn't wearing a hat.
He wasn't wearing a hat. Was he wearing
A shirt.
what shoes was he wearing? Runners?
No. Oh, if he'd have worn white runners, I would have pretended I wasn't me and walked off.
What was he wearing?
I don't
So
know.
he didn't have runners or a hat on.
No.
That's a good thing. If you're ever going on a blind date, don't wear runners or a hat.
If you wear runners, you're done. That's it. I'm not dating Jerry Seinfeld.
But Jerry Seinfeld's got nice runners.
Yeah, but I wouldn't date somebody that would run us out on a date. Sorry. I know. So this is how I'm trying not to.
No, fair enough.
I'm trying not to be judgmental.
And you didn't even. He didn't have runners on. He didn't have. Did he have shoes at all?
Oh, he would have had shoes.
Yeah, he had
on
shoes.
because he would have made an effort.
But you would have noticed
I
the runners.
didn't notice the effort, other than the
What about the
$3
hair?
flowers.
Was it a?
No, he was bald. Had he had hair in his profile pic, I would not have gone out with him.
Okay.
All right, sorry.
We'll leave that.
You don't want to know that.
No.
Anyway, so carry on. All right, so
Wednesday.
we're sitting there, we're having a good old chat, getting to know each other. I'm promoting myself as this, woman that's, all about me and, I'm happy in myself and all this sort of shit. And anyway, so I just said, I'd eventually, when I retire, I would like to move to France for 3 months and live in France. I'd like to live in a different country every year, but France would be my first option because I loved Paris.
So how far off till you retire? Do you think?
Oh, another 10 years.
Another 10 years,
probably,
okay.
Unless I win a lotto or, this radio segment earns me a shitload of money. But anyway, what was that? Is that the money?
I said donations, yeah.
So anyway, I just tell him that I'd like to move to France for 3 months when I retire and live there, and all of a sudden he's just gone sort of and started sobbing and wiping tears away from his eyes and went, "Oh, I'm sorry, I just get a little bit emotional."
At least he didn't have runners on.
Yeah, I know. Exactly. And he wasn't wearing a hat.
He started crying.
He started crying. And I'm sitting there thinking, well, I've only just met you and I'm talking about going to Paris for 3 months and you're already missing me? Like, what the fuck? What do you do with that? All I was worried
one
about...
Sec. I might just go ahead and play a song. We'll stop the story there.
No, you can't do
One sec.
that. I'm losing my momentum.
We'll play Offspring. This song is Baggage off the 1998 album Americana. Leave your baggage at the door.
I'm seeing this girl and she just might be out of her mind. Well, she's got baggage and it's all the emotional kind. She talks about closure in that validation bed. I don't mean to be insensitive, but I really hate that shit. And I said, yeah. Oh man, she's got issues and I'm gonna pay. Yeah. She thinks she's the victim. I know she'll feel abandoned if I don't stay up late. And I know she's afraid to commit, but it's only a second date. And I said, yeah. Oh man, she's got issues and I'm gonna pay. Yeah. She says she's the victim, but she takes it all out on me. I don't know why you messed up. I don't know why your whole life is a chore. Just do me a favor and check your baggage at the door. Now she talks about her ex nonstop, but I don't mind. But when she calls out his name in bed, that's where I draw check your baggage at the door.
Back again. Leave your baggage at the door. Offspring there.
I wish he had of.
Fucking oath. Back to where were we?
Okay, so I'm going to Paris for 3 months to live when I retire, which is 10 years down the track, I might add, if not more. And this guy started crying, and I'm thinking, okay, so what, he's missing me already? Like, I've only just met him, and he's crying because I'm going to Paris in 10 years' time.
So you've only met him for what, 45 minutes? What have you
If
ordered?
that
You've
even.
ordered a coffee and the
I'm
coffee's come.
halfway through my coffee.
Yeah, and he's crying.
And he started to sob, like, I'm sorry, I'll just get all emotional. I went, oh, what do you do? I didn't know what to say. I'm just sitting there going,
I don't know what to fucking say.
I'm in my head and I'm going, what the fuck? What do I do here? Okay, I've only just said I'm going to Paris. It's 10 years away. We're not even in a relationship. Why is he crying?
Why is he crying? Really? Why?
Well, he
How
then
did- what did you
proceeded
say?
to tell me.
Yeah.
And I got into deeper shit. Because he said, I'm sorry, I just get a bit emotional. I said, oh, well, okay. And he said, I was sexually abused as a child. And I'm sitting there thinking, I mean, I don't condone sexual abuse of children, believe me, but I'm sitting there in my head thinking, what the fuck's this got to do with me moving to Paris in 10 years' time for 3 months?
Why?
What do you do with
Why
that?
is he bringing this up? Was he sexually abused in Paris?
No, no.
Was he sexually abused because it were by a Frenchman?
That's what I'm thinking. That's exactly what I thought. What French bastard sexually abused this guy?
He's ugly as hell. For one, he's a Queensland supporter.
Exactly.
No Queenslanders get fucking sexually abused because no one wants anything to do with them.
No, they all because they don't have to because they're all in bed with their brothers and sisters.
Yeah, fair enough,
So
yeah.
there's
They
no
sexually abuse
consent.
each other.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, we don't care about Queenslanders. But anyway, so I'm sitting here, all this is going on in my head thinking, drink your coffee and get the fuck out of here. Right?
So you got about 4 sips to go, about 20 minutes to
But
go.
there was a little bit of curiosity as well.
Yeah.
Thinking, why the hell is he crying over me all this time? Like 45 minutes we've met.
He
3
was
YouTube
molested.
clips. So he started to tell me then why he got into it was because the Royal Commission evidently thinks he's got a case to answer for, and when the money comes in, that's when he'd like to travel.
And that's why he started crying, because he knew he has to deal with his molestation before he can get the money to travel,
Yeah,
to move on with his life.
yeah.
God.
I know, it's a bit much to take.
It is,
isn't
yeah.
So then we're talking, and I tried to gloss over that and be positive because I'm a very positive
You're still being
person.
non-judgmental towards him.
Non-judgmental,
Yes.
thinking, okay, well, I'm getting
No,
the
he's
fuck outta
molested, he's a
here,
bad
but
drunk, he's unemployed.
Yeah, this guy's a loser. I do not want to fucking know him.
Yeah,
right?
he's a Queensland
Because
supporter.
And he's a Queenslander. I should've-
Luckily, he didn't have runners on.
Well, I don't know. He might have
He
had
may not have
runners
had
on.
shoes on.
Well, he might not have. I wasn't looking at his outfit, but next time
Too
I
busy
go
looking
on
at the
the
$3
date-
fucking roses that he didn't have the guts to
Exactly.
shoplift.
Really? Fuck yeah. Okay. All right. Can we move on from the roses and the
Yeah.
sexual abuse?
Yes.
And I said, oh, what school did you go to? Like being the dumb blonde trying to make light of everything. How do you make light of a man that's been sexually abused by a fucking teacher?
By a Frenchman.
Yeah. Well, no, not even French. I didn't ask if he was French. But anyway, so he told me the school, and I went, oh, that's beautiful school. And he said, it's not a beautiful school when they sexually abuse their children. And I said, well, no, but I just really like old buildings. Because this particular school in Brisbane is a lovely old cottage made of sandstone bricks. That's all I can think of. What the fuck do you say to this?
Oh, it's a nice building you were molested in. Jeez, I wonder who
What are
fucking
you
did the flooring
complaining
in that.
about? What are you complaining about? At least it's fucking built like convicts, and you think you've got something to complain about. I didn't say all that.
Oh, well, at least
No,
no
I'm
one
not
could
gonna
hear him
make
scream because of the beautiful architecture. That
It's a beautiful old building, an old college. I love old historic, and there's, let's face it, In Queensland, there's not much culture. There's not much history because they've knocked it all down and built fucking purple bridges and Christ knows what. Sorry.
Oh,
I
no,
hate
that's
North
all right.
Melbourne. Yeah. But anyway, so I'm sitting there thinking, oh, it's not a beautiful building. How can you say it's a beautiful school when they sexually abuse their children? What do you do with that when you're halfway through your coffee with a bunch of dead roses sitting on the table?
Fuck, I don't know. And fuck, what was his plans to do?
What do you mean?
Does he drive at all?
Oh, well, I'm assuming he did.
How did he get to the
I
event?
didn't ask that. It was a bit like the runners. I didn't take any notice. I didn't ask about him because it was all about me.
I wonder if he's ever going to kill himself in his life.
Well, this is the next thing. Okay, so hang on. I think we're jumping ahead. What happened? So we told
So you got
me about
the dead
sexual
roses in you.
abuse,
You got your dead roses on the
dead
plate.
roses.
You got
the
about
half a coffee.
You got half a coffee.
The man sitting opposite me crying because he was sexually abused.
You've told him that you want to.
Oh, he's right into motorcycling.
Yep.
And he said to me, someday, oh, and then we got on to, 1 minute, yeah, I hope to get to the point where you can't keep your hands off me. That's what he said to
Was
me.
this after he was crying or just before?
I can't remember. It was all a blur now. Like,
Yeah.
it wasn't anything.
How many
that I
coffees were you
took
there
on.
for? One
Oh,
or two?
only one.
Only
I was
one,
only
yeah.
staying one fucking coffee,
Yeah.
let me tell you. So, yes, I can't wait. I'm hoping to get to the point where you can't keep your hands off me. And I'm sitting there thinking, well, I'm not actually attracted to you. I'm only here giving you the benefit of the doubt because you might be a nice person.
Yep.
But that ain't going to happen. I'm not putting my hands on you or anything else at that point, right?
What else is there?
No.
What else is there?
So I'm just thinking, oh, shit, okay. Thankfully, I'd told the girls at work where I was going to be.
Thank fuck for that.
Absolutely, you never do that. And they were really worried, and I just said, look, I will message you. They just said to me,
And this is
message
be- this
me,
is be-
I'll come and save you. I'll walk in by accident and go, oh, hi, how you going?
And
Let's
they were
get
worried before he told you he was a fucking
Well,
bad
it was
drunk.
only, yeah, but it was a little bit of theatre that I wanted to go for anyway, just so I had a story to tell.
Oh, look. It's paying for itself right now.
Yeah, I hope so. Are we finished?
No, so where are we? That's the show paying for itself.
Okay, all right, cool.
Rightio, Batlow. So where are we? He's
All
into
right.
motorbikes, is he?
He's into motorbikes, and he said, some days I just want to wrap myself around a pole. That kind of tended to bring another downer on the conversation.
Yeah, he was
You ever go
molested.
for a long drive and you want to just wrap yourself around a pole? And then he says, so what do you want out of
He
this?
sounds like quite a brooder.
Oh, brooder, for fuck's sake, really?
He sounds like he's got a fucking...
I would have ended
He
up with a
stews.
drinking problem.
Yes, he stews.
Yeah,
This man
absolutely. Yeah.
sits at home and stirs his pot of stew.
Yeah.
And has done since he was molested at 15 by the Catholics.
Well, you can understand why that's a really hard thing to
I
cope
can
with,
understand
but
that.
you don't bring
but
it up
I
on
can
your
understand
first date.
that you don't bring it up on your first
coffee,
date. No.
You know? And
First coffee.
you
No,
know-
we're not even drinking alcohol for
I
one because we're bad
know.
drunks.
Exactly. Yes, exactly.
You can't bring it up over a beer. You have to
So-
bring it up on your first coffee. This is the type of people you meet in like Alcoholics Anonymous or
Well,
you know,
yeah.
some type
well,
of
he'd already
spastic
been
fun-
to AA.
Of course he has. That's where he
And
developed
he's
his
doing
social
drug and
skills.
counselling.
Of course he is.
And he had like a first wife who he never speaks to.
No, why would you?
And then the second wife, he gets on really well with the stepchildren.
Of course he does.
They love him.
Of course they do.
But they don't speak. So
No.
he's very bitter and twisted.
It sounds like he's one of these motherfuckers that just goes through life,
Being hard done by.
and leaves a trail of shit behind him.
Yeah, just being hard done by.
What a poor,
Like, get on with
what
it.
a poor man.
Oh, yes. So it gets better. So here he is telling me, right, that he would rather... Sometimes he goes for long rides on his motorbike and just wants to wrap himself around a pole, right?
How do you?
Hang on.
I really think he should.
And then he says, so what do you hope to get out of this? I said, well, what do you hope to get out of it? He said, I hope to get to the point where you can't keep your hands off me. And I just thought, okay, so how do I handle this? Because there's no way any part of me is going anywhere near him. So he just said, what do you hope to get out of it? And I said, well, I'm not too sure. I'm not really after a relationship as such. And he said, well, what do you want an internet dating website for? And I thought that was actually probably the most intelligent question he asked me all night. Because I really don't know why I'm on an internet. And I just said, well, I don't know. I can't give you that answer because I'm alone, but I'm not lonely. I've got a full life. I've got a great bunch of kids. I've got great friends. I've got a good life, a great job. Why do I need a man?
Well, that's why you're here, M. Batlow. Why are you bloody, why is anyone on internet dating? That's what we're trying to ask here at T-Bone Radio.
I can understand.
I've heard one story years ago that what's his name? Young Johnny Lunchmeat came and got eaten out. Got his arsehole eaten. He got the rusty trombone effect by some young lady through Tinder. And
I don't know what I'm after.
Internet dating. That's where we are, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, well, that's why I disconnected my account after that.
All right. Well, that'll be us. T-Bone Radio, technical difficulty. That'll be number 29. We'll be back with a few more songs. Thanks, M. Batlow, for your input on the internet dating side.
Well, at the end of the day,
now keep an eye out for a guy in a Queensland jersey riding a motorbike. His fucking eyeballs on the prize, which is the pole, and he sounds like he's on the dole too.
Well, yeah, I think so, because he's doing his course online, and he doesn't. Yeah.
So who does he live? I mean, look, the questions go on. We'll recap. We've spoken to no end about it. We've only got an hour to kill in this show. The next DJ is knocking at the door. Anyway, ladies, we'll be back once again later on. This will be Mr. Hyde with fucking Spill Your Blood off the 2004 release.
A song.
Oh, actually, you want to request a song?
Well, given that.
Oh, sorry, Mr. Hyde, we're not going to play Spill Your Blood.
Okay, all right. So I don't know whether you've got this one, but when he sent me the U2.
All right, we'll play a song
It's a
for this
Beautiful
suicidal
Day.
fucking molestation.
All I was thinking of, it's a perfect day. It's such a perfect day by Lou Reed. Send me that. And when I told him that, he went, oh, Lou Reed. And I just wanted to punch his lights out.
So what do you want to play?
It's such a perfect day
By Lou Reed?
by Lou Reed. Best song ever.
We'll be back
My
with...
funeral song.
All right, T-Bone Radio, Terry Daktul, technical difficulty. What was this bloke's name, just before we go?
I'm not... It's Terry. I'm
What?
not telling you, but his first name was Terry.
This will be It's a Beautiful Day by Lou Reed.
For Terry.
We'll be back with Terry Daktul and the technical difficulty.
Just a perfect day.
Lou Reed there with a perfect day. Thanks for listening, everybody. What was that? Show number 29, I believe. We'll be back with show 30. Got some Bigfoot to play. Still going to keep it real with all that Aussie stuff. To keep us out, this will be Candlemass with Lucifer Rising as promised. Thanks to M. Batlow for dropping in. Anytime welcome. That'll be nice for you.
Like
T-Bone Radio?
You're listening to T-Bone Radio, motherfucking T-Bone.
Yo, T-Bone Radio.